just come and find yourself a space, and we're going to do some work with our knees standing. So let's just sort of, with the whole of the body, let's just sort of get ourselves warmed up first. So I want you to roll both shoulders back. That's it. And then I want you to roll both shoulders forwards. So when we do exercise, we can isolate various bits of the body, but exercise is actually the whole body really. So roll those shoulders back and get those elbows involved. That's it. And I want you to lift and round the back. That's it. One more of those. And then sweep through the body. So bring the back of the hands together, palms up, elbows in, and then round and lift. That's it. Just getting some fluid movement into the back and the spine. Okay, so let your hands slide down your thighs, lengthen and round the back, and just checking in with your back just to see what it's feeling like this morning. Is it feeling creaky and clunky? Is it feeling nicely oiled? I don't know. How is your back feeling? So just one more of those and come up to standing. And then let's just circle the hips. So you can pop your hands on your hips if you wish. Circle the hips and just do what you can. Again, how are your hips feeling? How are the tops of your thighs feeling? Change direction. That's it. So circle those hips in the other direction. So I've got my knees ever so slightly bent so that I can get that movement into the hips. And then come into the middle, pop your hand on your tummy, a hand on your lower back, and I want you to tip and tuck the pelvis. So you're getting this movement here through the lower back. That's it. And then we're going to push the hips from side to side. So push the hips over and over. That's it. So as you're pushing from side to side, just really feeling around the outside of your legs. And then one more circle with those hips. That's it. Back the other way. Perfect. Well done. Well done. Well done. So let's just pedal through the feet here. So looking at the knee joint really, but it's part of the leg. So we can't just do one spot exercise for those knees. We are moving hips, knees and ankles and feet. So that's really important. So as you just pedal through your feet for me, and then I'd like you to come up on both toes. So lift both heels up, so it's a heel raise. So heel raise, that's it. And just see how your feet feel. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is to lift your toes up and then lift your heels up. So come back down onto your feet, lift your toes up and then your heels. And again, and one more of those. So if you want to have a chair to hold on to or pop your hand on the wall, do. And what I'd like you to do is just to lift the knee here in front. So it doesn't matter how it is, it doesn't need to look pretty, it doesn't need to look amazing. I just want you to lift that knee up, because you do lift your knees when you walk and when you go upstairs. So just doing a nice knee lift here, keeping that nice and soft and within your own range of movement. That's it. So just changing the weight from one leg to the other. Now slow that down. Slow that down. So you're just going from one leg to the other. Obviously, if this hurts or your knees are aching, then sit down and just do a knee lift on the chair. So as you lift that knee up and then slow it down again. So what you're doing is you're very slowly building up the load on the standing leg, but also how long you lift or how long you bend the other knee for. So bringing that knee up. Okay, so this time I want you to bring the knee up and just extend the leg, bring it back and down. Same thing on the other leg. So if you want to pop your hand on the wall, you can. Lift the knee, extend, bring it in and back down. So as you're doing this, again, you might be going through this at your own pace. Just slow that down a little bit. That's it. Now then, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to lift the knee a little bit higher. So we're not going to extend whilst we lift this knee up higher. Lift the knee higher so that it's sort of in line with your hip. And now I'd like you to extend that knee. So lift the knee, extend, bring it back in and down. And again, if standing and bringing the knee up this little bit higher is aggravating your knee joints, then do sit down and do the knee extension sitting down. That's it. Okay, so let's slow this down again. So extend, bring it back in. Now lift the knee up and pop the foot down. So lift the knee, extend the leg, bring it back in, lift the knee again and foot down. So it's just adding a little bit more to it each time. Bring that knee in, lift and down. So again, lift the knee and just challenging that balance. Lift and down. So once more, lift, extend, back in, lift the knee and down. So how does that feel? So just give your hips a circle here for me. And then we'll go back the other way. That's it, so round you go. And then we're just going to sweep through the spine. So bring the back of the hands together, palms up, lengthen the spine. Round through the back, open the chest, open the shoulder blades, open the shoulders. That's it. One more of those for me. Okay, so we're going to lift the knee again, and this time we're going to take it from side to side. So lift the knee, one side, middle, other side, middle, and down. So again, you don't have to lift it very high, just do what you can do. That's it. So if you can lift that knee a little bit higher, then brilliant, but if not, absolutely fine. Stick within your own range of movement and down. So lifting that knee up, focusing on the knee joint, each side and down. And so as you're taking the ankle to the side, just getting that movement there into that joint. So one more on each side and down, and last side. One side, other side, and back down. So how does that feel? Pedal through your knees, and then just come and rub around the knee joint with your hands. So again, getting a bit of stimulation, circulation, and also giving them some love. There we are. So just shake your legs out a little bit for me, and there we go. Well done. I hope that was helpful.